Duty My Foot, Analyzing the Memoirs of Robert Gates, 17 December 2019. The review of Robert Gates' book Duty was published on Amazon Books and may be of interest to readers of Afghan War. In the larger interest of knowledge, this is priced as just $9 on the Amazon Books. The most disappointing part of Robert M. Gates' memoirs are pages dealing with US-Afghan War. Major General McKiernan, who Gates sacked as he was not good at sucking with Gates, or pen pushers and bureaucrats like Michel Flournoy. I don't know how the Americans find such people in high places. This Michel Flournoy receives the most evasive treatment in Gates' thick but meatless and hollow memoirs. As a matter of fact, McKiernan appeared as the most effective potential actor in the sordid Afghan drama destroyed by inexperienced chefs like Riedel, Flournoy, Gates, McChrystal, and Petraeus. McKiernan, as Gates discussed in his memoirs, saw the real issue with destroying insurgent safe havens in Pakistan, page 217. Gates gave this no serious thought in his lengthy but barren memoirs. I committed the grave folly of buying this book and was disgusted at its lack of depth and substance when I finished it today on 23rd May 2016. On page 11, Gates claims that 82nd Airborne Division had done a great job in 2007. This is debatable, as 2007 saw hardly any fighting, with total US casualties as low as 15 in the region held by 82nd Airborne. This was not the entire part of the story. Many US casualties in this region occurred due to most idiotically and stupidly cited suicidal US posts known as Skin, etc. As you can see, Gates' treatment about why US lives were wasted in the barren wastes like Helmand are evasive and ambiguous, and an insult to the memory of 800 or so US lives pointlessly lost in Helmand. On page 340, Gates offers a lame duck excuse that Marines were sent to be sacrificed for no strategic purpose in Helmand, as Marine General Conway wanted them deployed as a Marine-only show. This is hilarious as well as ridiculous. Helmand, as I worked there on the US aid projects in 2004-05, contained nothing strategic except sand and drugs and morphia-paste labs, and there was nothing strategic in Helmand. Why Gates allowed US lives to be sacrificed for no strategic purpose will always remain an inexcusable blot on Gates' shoulders, as well as McChrystal and Bruce Riedel's shoulders. Helmand was never occupied in force by the Soviets, as it had no strategic significance. Why McChrystal decided to sacrifice US lives there, and why Gates allowed this to happen, will always be a hard question to answer in US military history. As I anxiously read Gates' memoirs, I found no answers and was deeply disappointed with Gates' lack of intellectual honesty. Gates does lamely acknowledge that it was his biggest mistake, but fails to note the fact that some plus 700 US lives were lost due to Gates' mistake. The greatest culprit in this exercise was President Obama, who thoughtlessly and lamely accepted the strategy of one Bruce Riedel, who had never set a squadron in the field, nor knew the division of battle in Afghanistan more than a spinster. It was an absolute disgrace. Anyhow, this book is available on the Amazon books, and this is one of the most disgraceful chapters of US history. It is strange that people like Gates still get re-employed in universities and keep on teaching people their pearls of hollowness and intellectual dishonesty.